morning and welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. I feel like an asshole because I had fully planned on taking the Grandpa Vet to the drag strip this morning, and guess what? The track is not open. Hopefully, if the weather holds out, which it is nice for once today, if the weather does hold out, we will take the Grandpa Vet to the strip tomorrow. That is South Mountain Raceway. Since we can't do that, I figured we could focus on the McLaren because we really need to get this car cleaned. We are fast approaching 10,000 miles in the McLaren. I bought it brand new, so basically I think it had like 32 delivery miles on it. So the McLaren has a lot of miles on it, but it has been quite some time since it was last detailed. I think McLaren Philly did it for me last time I got the car serviced, which was right around 7,400 miles, I believe. So it's been a while, been too long, and it's filled with bulldog hair, mainly because of shit like this. But we have fun. Can you really call your car a daily if you don't let your dogs in it? But yeah, filled with bulldog hair, bulldog snot, other things, other substances. So let's go get the McLaren detailed, where we got the truck detailed. They did a great job with the truck. Let's see how they handle a car. All right, here we go. CR Automotive Detailing here in Linglestown. Drop this McLaren off and get her cleaned up.
Is that your car?
That is mine, sir.
Nice.
Thank you very much. Check them out for sure if you have not already. I'll put their info down below. Great guys here, great team, and they will definitely take care of you.
Sweet car.
Thank you, sir. This is my man at CR. What's up, dude? How you doing? The McLaren is filthy, buddy. I know you can help me out.
Yeah, I can help you out.
Thank you, Mom, for picking me up.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. Never too old to get help from your mom.
No, that's true.
Grandpa is angry today, boys. That sounds so good. I wish it made more power. Which was actually fast, but it sounds so good. So good. Grandpa sounds so good all the time. Just drove this back to the detailing place because I forgot to give them my key. Didn't really feel like that was interesting enough to film the whole thing. But Grandpa was alive on the streets with the skinnies. And you know, I have to say, you know, driving it now on real roads for the first time, didn't feel bad at all. Like, you can totally drive this car. I mean, you can't take corners fast, but you can drive it. While we are waiting for the car to get done, I want to tell you guys a little story about Grandpa and how Grandpa got me into a little bit of trouble. So as you guys know, I do like to mess around from time to time, do some burnouts and do some mild drifting and things of that nature. And the Grandpa Vet is the perfect vehicle to do that stuff with because, quite frankly, I don't care if something breaks and it's easy to do. That being said, I do have a great spot for all of this fuckery, and it's a spot where, well, I've shown it on video many times before, and it's a spot where there was a road paved for a neighborhood, but the neighborhood never got built. It's been that way for, you know, five plus years that I can remember. Basically, you know, it's a spot where a lot of people go. I'm not the guy who came up with this idea. It's a spot where a lot of people go to engage in these activities, and it's generally a safe place to do it. Not only is it safe for everyone else, so you're not like in a parking lot with other vehicles or, you know, a building or something where somebody's property could get damaged. You know, you're not out on the streets. So it's safe for other people and it's safe for the drivers. Also, it is generally safe from law enforcement. So I went there and my plan was to film a really fun, cool video with Grandpa, but apparently somebody was there.
Did you already call the cops?
I didn't call
So whatever you want me to do, just call me. Turned out to be somebody that bought the land that nobody knew about and apparently had plans to do something with it. So he wasn't happy about what was going on. That's basically it. You know, I talked to the guy and I said, you know, look, I'll pay for whatever you want. I can reseal the whole area. I can do whatever you want. I'm not worried about that. You know, at first he was really upset. And quite honestly, you know, I get it. I totally get it. You know, I'm in the wrong. He's not in the wrong. It's not, if I had known, obviously I wouldn't go there and do that. But, you know, I offered to pay because I'm a reasonable guy. I mean, yeah, you know, I was fucking around, but I'm totally... Like, I get it, you know, I get the whole situation, so I can pay to fix it, whatever you want to do. Turned out to be a really nice guy. At the end of the day, he was understandably upset right off the bat and a little bit confrontational, as I'm sure many people would be. You know, after talking with him for a while, turns out he's a really nice guy, very understanding, and, you know, said, don't worry about it, just tell people not to do this. Not sure where I left off, but I'm happy to fix whatever the problem is, and everything turned out fine. So that's it, just kind of a story time. And, you know, Grandpa, I got into some trouble, but I figured you guys might get a laugh out of that. Back to 60 frames per second. This was printed out by my good friend, Matt MPG. Check out his YouTube channel and Instagram. A good friend of mine. This was at the Turn Up the Pink car show. Now, this is a car show that benefits breast cancer research that I was at last year, and I will be at this year, so keep an eye out for details on that. But anyway, he gave this to me at the last Cars and Coffee. Totally forgot it was here. And he also gave me my mom thinks I'm advertiser friendly Philip DeFranco shirt, which I do watch and enjoy Philip DeFranco. So Matt, thank you very much. I definitely wanted to include this in the vlog. And sorry for the background noise. My fan is running on the McLaren after I may have done some hooning just now. Video coming soon. But anyway, yes, thank you, Matt, and check them out. So the car is done. Big thank you to them. It looks incredible. You guys saw all that dog hair, all that bulldog hair that was in here is gone. Yeah. We have fun at home. It's like I would say, we have fun.
Put them in the back of the truck.
They like the car. It looks insane. Holy cow. And they did this in like an hour and a half, not like an hour. Yeah. Holy shit, guys. Thank you so much. So, I mean, once again, check them out. CR Automotive Detailing. If you need your car detailed, washed, whatever you need, they'll do it. It's insane. It's insane. That is insane. Wheels looking perfect, cleaned up and shined. The McLaren has been restored to its former glory. So a big thank you to those guys for taking such great care of the McLaren. And like I said, she has been restored to her former glory. Really clean, but as you guys know, I'm sure it will be dirty again momentarily. We got a lot of trips ready to go. Troy and I are going to McLaren Philadelphia on Friday. So this video is going up Wednesday night. So 2 days from when you watch this. And also, speaking of Troy, he is in Colorado. Otherwise, could have taken the car to him too. Troy in Detail Lab is a great, Troy's a great guy as well. They do great work. But Troy was out of town. And to be honest, I couldn't wait anymore to get this thing cleaned. It was really bad. Now, you guys know, I don't really care too much about keeping my cars clean. But I mean, just the hair. Like, if I had a black t-shirt on, I would get in the car. And by the time I got out of the car from wherever I was going, I was covered with bulldog. So yeah, it looks really, really good. And we are now at 9,830 miles. A lot of people don't like to put miles on their car. I think it's a big milestone and an achievement. I'm really looking forward to hitting the 10K mark in this McLaren, and it's been an awesome, awesome vehicle. Also, a shorter video today. Took a little bit of a break. I did upload a 30-minute video last night. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. The home nitrous install for Grandpa. went really, really well. I still have a couple little things to finish up, but yeah, we are going to run nitrous. Got our purge line right there. Thank you to Steve and Andy for their help. And we're gonna finish this up tomorrow. I do have the NOS mini controller here. So what this is going to do is, this is a progressive nitrous controller. What this is going to do is, where's the little push button thing? What this is going to do is allow me to run nitrous whenever I want. So I can hit it at 3,000 RPMs. I can hit it at a certain throttle level, you know, 100%, 80%, whatever. And that's gonna really help with the strip, because I don't want it to hit, you wanna, if you're gonna run nitrous, you wanna control it. So what I'm gonna probably do, especially with the stock torque converter, is I'm gonna leave from no RPMs, like just idle. And a lot of people said, you know, try that with the stock torque converter, see how it goes. I was trying to rev it up and leave, you know, at like 2,000 or 3,000. But with the stock torque converter, it doesn't work anyway. It just bogs it and you waste time. So I'm gonna leave from 0, and I'm gonna set it up where if I'm wide open throttle, or maybe I'll set it up to like 80% or more throttle. And then when the car hits like 2,000 RPMs, the nitrous is gonna come on. Although probably, because we're running a bigger shot, we're gonna wait until maybe 3,000 RPMs. That way there's enough airflow so it doesn't, if we're running a big shot, 150, maybe even the full enchilada, the full 200, you have to be at a relatively high RPM, like at least 3,000 about, so that the nitrous doesn't, because it's so much, it's such a big shot, you don't want it to pool in the intakes where there's not enough airflow, and then you don't burn the nitrous, and instead it pools and then it ignites and your car goes kaboom. Hopefully the bulldog hair that's on the camera right now doesn't show up when I'm filming. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this upload. Again, check out CR, great guys, and more grandpa content coming tomorrow. If you did enjoy, don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you for watching. Take care. Have a great night.